with seasonal depression and depression, think about it from the place of that safety and the purity that you, soul rider, your body, and your teams all activate in your individual divine cosmic loops, in every single cell, organ, meridian, gland, in the etheric field. Play with the idea that the vibration of safety and purity have this beautiful light quotient. And you're amplifying that light quotient of the safety and the purity as this clean, open, expansive energy. So then what happens in the wintertime, or if you're in like the gray, the gloomy weather, physical dimension, you're finding your light internally instead of externally. You can also invite your higher self energetic fields to lift all of your reference points for light off of the sun, off of the outer world, off of the weather, and to bring all of your reference points for light back to your divine line. Because why is it that some people have seasonal depression and some people don't? Well, is it that you've got your reference points for light externally? Bring your reference points for your light back internally into your line, and then amplify that light, amplify the safety, amplify the purity, more, more, more. I'm finding my light within. It doesn't have to be a rainy day. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a rainy day or not because I'm finding my light within. And then because you're finding your light within, you can actually use the rainy day to go deep in, to retrieve your gifts, your wisdom, your mastery. And it's interesting because I've lived in lots of different places in the world and actually lived in Portland, Oregon for a time, and recognized that that time in Portland was a time of me retrieving all my gifts. So sometimes when we're called to live in certain places in different seasons, or, in Portland where it's rainy in the wintertime or a lot, global change, it's global or climate change, it's maybe shifting a little bit, but you're being called to live in that place because some part of you actually wants to use the weather to go deep in to retrieve your gifts, to go into your roots, to retrieve your power, to get pushed deep into your light. So, in a positive way, we can use the weather to help us push deep in. And again, you could use any of those 6 practices or those 5 practices we talked about with depression, but then also finding your light quotient internally with a very simple protocol of lifting all of your reference points for light off of everyone and everything and back to your own line, finding your light within. Then the super simple one liner is, I find my light within. I find my light within. And as you find your light within, you become more aware of your light within, and then your light gets stronger. It amplifies. And then body, teams, same. Light within. Amplify the light within, then you get positively empathically impacted. We invite you to take a deep breath in, finding your light within. Using your inhale to pull yourself deep in instead of using depression. Using your inhale to pull yourself deep in instead of depression. Using the exhale to cleanse your fields, to cleanse your receptors, to dissolve all frequencies that is not in alignment with your essence, up and off of all systems, components, and levels of your being. Use the inhale again to retrieve all your gifts, your wisdom, your mastery. Back around you, cleaning it, recalibrating it, reweaving it. Using your exhale to release any responsibilities you are holding that are not yours. Sending appropriate energetic information, returning all empathic sensations. Using your inhale again to retrieve all responsibility for all of your needs off of everyone and everything and back to your line. Using your exhale to meet your needs deep in your core. Using your inhale to pull yourself deep within and to rest and retreat. Using your exhale to be the roots in the winter. And then balancing and stabilizing, using the inhale, the exhale to balance and stabilize. Stating all of your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. We ask that you are wrapped in sheets of rainbow light, gently sealing these vibrations in to whatever degree is appropriate for your spiritual evolutionary state. We are in deep gratitude to be of service to you in this way.